My name is Michael Carter. A year ago, I worked as an analyst at Apex Corp, a large tech corporation known for strict rules and constant control. Everything there was monitored, from your meeting time to how long you stayed near the coffee machine. I never expected my life to change, but everything changed because of one person, my boss. I remember the first day I saw her. Her name was Alexandra Hayes. She walked into the office with a confidence that felt almost unreal. She looked cold, focused, untouchable. People moved aside when she passed, but I wondered if someone like her ever smiled. That thought stayed in my mind. I worked quietly and tried not to draw attention, but I could read people well, and I noticed she looked at me differently. Her gaze stayed on me longer than on anyone else. Soon we began meeting at the coffee machine. At first it was accidental, then it wasn't. One day she said, "Michael, your work is impressive. If everyone worked like you, I'd finally get some peace." I smiled and told her we could arrange that. She raised an eyebrow but didn't look away. That's when I understood that something was starting between us. I wasn't bold, I wasn't reckless. I acted carefully. A compliment here, a warm look there. Small things she wasn't used to receiving, and she reacted to them. One late evening, I came to her office for a signature. She sat alone, tired, without her usual strict look. I asked if she was okay. She looked at me and said, "Michael, don't do this." I asked what she meant. She said, "What you've been doing." But she didn't actually want me to stop. I could see that clearly. I won't describe details. But the line between boss and employee disappeared. Alexandra tried to resist. I didn't. We started meeting outside the office. We were careful, but our connection grew stronger. Our looks became warmer. Our words became deeper. I knew she was risking more than I was, but I didn't stop. Then a new director joined our department. His name was Ryan Mitchell. He had a smile no one could trust. He immediately showed interest in Alexandra, and soon he noticed something between us. One day he told me, "Carter, don't ruin your future. Nothing stays hidden here." I understood he was suspicious. That night, Alexandra asked me to come to her apartment. For the first time, she didn't look like a strict executive. She looked like a person who was scared to lose everything. She said, "We've gone too far." I told her we could stop if she wanted to. She said the problem was that she didn't want to stop. Next day, she called me into her office, closed the door, and stayed silent for a long time. Then she said she couldn't risk my career. She handed me an envelope. Inside was a recommendation letter. She had already arranged a better job for me at another company. She told me I would leave clean, without scandals. I asked what would happen to her. She said she would stay and pretend she forgot. I left her office, packed my things, and walked out. Before leaving the building, I looked back. Through the glass walls, I saw her standing alone, watching me. We didn't speak again. 6 months later, I work in a new place with a better salary and more opportunities. Everything seems fine, but sometimes, late in the office, I wonder what would have happened if we had never crossed that line, or if she hadn't been afraid. Alexandra never contacted me. I didn't contact her either. But Apex Corps will always be the place where I learned that even the coldest people have a heart, and that crossing emotional lines always brings consequences.